Okay, guys, let's do this. Sans versus Koro Sensei. As I said, I went back and forth on this for a bit, I think it came down to a conclusion with these categories explaining it pretty well. Mm-mm. Speed, s- speed, power, abilities, and stamina. Let's start with speed, and well, they were basically roughly equivalent. Both have arguments for relativistic to potentially even FTL. So yeah, trying to say one is faster than the other is well, I'm basically gonna have to be generous with one while not being so with the other, which doesn't really seem fair. So for speed, it's gonna be a draw. However, same thing can't be really said for power because well, yeah, I think it's quite obvious who takes this. Basically, yeah, Koro Sensei is just a ton more powerful than Sans. Like Sans' whole gimmick is that he's extremely weak and does low damage. He just does a lot of it, a lot of damage, but he still does pretty only a single point of damage. It may be continuous damage, but still one. Versus Koro Sensei, they who can easily overpower Sans attacks. However, abilities is another thing. While Koro Sensei has some nifty stuff, Sans' ability to target the soul directly means he completely bypasses Koro Sensei's regen. His, his teleportation and telekinesis means that he can easily keep Koro Sensei at bay for devastating attacks. And since Koro Sensei was pretty much a great killer, he likely racked up some great karma points. So yeah, I think I'm giving the abilities to Sans. However, now we have to talk about the big one, stamina. With both these two being able be since this fight really is coming down to can Koro Sensei get the hit off Sans before he gets overwhelmed by karma and soul damage. And so we have to look about how long they're able to fight, and well, yeah, Sans cannot really fight that long. Meanwhile, we see Koro Sensei go on for a lot longer than what Sans is capable of doing. So yeah, so while it would be a big back and forth, I do believe Koro Sensei will be the winner of this battle.